Social media giants might be on notice over fake news stories, but shonky medicos are still getting away with selling their miracle cures to gravely sick people and their families. And it is more widespread than you might think.
Every cancer can be cured in 2 to 16 weeks.
Disease-free, sick-free, and feeling fabulous.
They promise the world.
Yes, they can be cured from cancer,
but rarely deliver.
What was professed to be a cure was not.
I think people, when they're in that vulnerable state, will look for different options, and often you will be sitting, scrolling.
Claims to cure cancer are clogging up people's news feeds. For Jeff Gaylard, the issue of medical misinformation is personal. His terminally ill friend Graham accessed an overseas cancer treatment advertised on Facebook.
They've got absolutely nothing to lose because eventually they know what their fate is. So it's very easy to play on people's minds.
Jeff says Graham paid more than $45,000 for a 3-week cytoilluminator cancer treatment in the Philippines.
He's just making a promise. He's giving people hope. They're coming back and they're dying.
Despite promises of a cure, Graham's brain cancer has now spread and he is receiving palliative care.
But you're just going to stay strong?
Yep.
100%.
Until I die.
They're just exploiting an ecosystem, and they're exploiting how social networks are built to connect people. And yes, usually what we do see is that they have a particular product that they're trying to sell, or they're trying to drive traffic to their websites.
Tonight, the exclusive data that shows how big the problem is.
There's a lot of bad information out there, and there's a lot more people using social media.
It's always been around alternative cures, people pushing their own treatments.
Social media intelligence and news agency Storyful analysed videos uploaded onto YouTube over a 7-day period. Searching the terms cancer and cure, Storyful say they found over 40% of videos contained potentially misleading claims. Rona Tarrant is from Storyful.
So what we're seeing are everything from, treatments like black salve, or it could be very commonly juices. So drink this juice, drink this mix of beet juice and baking soda, and this will help cure your cancer.
Last year, Victorian woman Helen Lawson tried to treat her ovarian cancer using black salve. Her skin began to rot from using the topical paste. The treatment didn't work, and she later died. Dennis Jensen, a self-described healer and hypnotherapist, had been treating Helen, but had no medical qualifications.
Is there anything you wanted to say at all to the family?
Just floors me that they can put it out there for other people to follow. They see it as something that's, quite possibly useful for them to try. Bit scary.
Jane Kilkenny is a breast cancer survivor. She's also a health and fitness coach and runs her own gym.
No juice, lotion or potion is going to give you the right outcome there. You need to go to the proper medical information to look for your treatment options.
While beating cancer, Jane says she relied on her own wealth of knowledge to not fall into the trap of misinformation online.
People are grabbing pieces of information and thinking it's legitimate or truthful without actually checking the factual or scientific nature of that information.
Storyful also analysed public posts on Facebook over a 5-day period.
We found that over 23% of those posts contained either misinformation or they were pushed by pages that have a history of sharing misinformation.
But some qualified health professionals are also facing questions about whether their approaches could be misleading people. Earlier this year, a Melbourne chiropractor came under fire after this video surfaced online. The disturbing video shows a 2-week-old baby being treated in a chiropractic clinic. Andrew Arnold is not allowed to treat children under the age of 12, while he is currently being investigated by authorities.
The irony of it is that they are allowed to practice in ways that are not evidence-based and potentially can cause harm.
Dr. Ken Harvey is an Associate Professor of Public Health and Preventative Medicine at Monash University. He says medical misinformation has been around for years, but now it has evolved.
It's hearing stories, it's listening to neighbours, it's hearing something at the dinner table. Now, that was the old-fashioned way. The new-fashioned way is social media.
The constant mixed messaging prompting calls for accountability.
Make people put their qualifications up on social media so that the public can actually see if they are qualified to speak in that space.
While both right and wrong information is out there, remember,
be critical, ask good questions, don't accept things just off the bat because someone says so. All good advice.
If it's too good to be true, then it probably is.
YouTube has taken a number of steps to address medical misinformation in its videos. So has Facebook in its newsfeed. You can read both statements in full on our website, and a reminder, always consult your doctor before changing any type of treatment.